football, basketball. This is No Cap Bets with Plus Mo. No lies, no limits, no long talking. This is No Cap Bets. You like football, basketball, you're chilling with the homies, bet them whatever, 10, 20, 50, the friendly wager with the homie. This is the podcast for you. Never claim to be an industry professional, just trying to get you the quick flip off of the sports ting. No lies, no limits, no long talking. This is No Cap Bets. I'm your host, Plus, and let's get right into it. Recapping, I just talked too goddamn much. As soon as I said I'm 11-1, I mean, we haven't had a losing weekend. Let's talk about that. You know what I'm saying? We went 1-1-1, damn near 2-1. You know, the line moved half a point. I was eyeing the Jaguars early when they were at 2.5. This is the problem with me not putting these podcasts out way earlier in the week, because that could have been a 2-1. They get the push, lose by 3. We're all good there. Win by 3. And then you had the Bears. It wasn't even close. So that was already chalking up to the win. And the Bills, man, I took Canada's team and they let me down, losing to the Texans. Stephon Diggs gets his revenge. More on that to come. Now, let's get into this week's locks. You know what we do here at No Cap Bets. It's no long talking. So here they go. First lock of the day, we're going to go ahead with the Tennessee Titans. That's right, the Tennessee Titans. They're up against the Indianapolis Colts. Now, the Indianapolis Colts, I don't know, Jonathan Taylor is probably going to play this one, but the Titans got the defense for it. Michael Pittman is out. And then there's this quarterback controversy. Like, I love my boy Joe Flacco, like 70% completion percentage in all of his games so far. Nonetheless, they're talking about AR-15 starting. I don't know. I don't think, like, the locker room is fully together on this. I don't see why you're bringing this dude all ginger in off the bench. And if they do decide to bring Flacco in, what does it do for his morale? On top of that, I don't know if Flacco's going to pull this thing off 3 weeks in a row, especially this one on the road. So Titans, they're on their second of a back-to-back on the road. They're 4-9-1 straight up in division games dating back to last year. They've already lost to the Texans. They've already lost to Jacksonville. So they are 0-2 in the division. Colts have lost 2 of their 3 with rest disadvantage. As you know, Tennessee's coming on basically, the Colts are the sexier look. Let's be honest. 4-1-1 ATS, 6-3 after a loss. But if you looked at some of these games last year, they went right down to the wire. Last year, the Titans were stunned in overtime. There's definitely a rivalry brewing here. And like I said, shout out to Flacco. He gave it his all. He damn near looked like an MVP last week. He went shot for shot with Lawrence. But to ask this guy to do it 3 weeks in a row is crazy. This one's going to look easy for the Colts, but the Titans are going to rise to the occasion. Looks like we've got Levis back, and he's just been unlucky. I mean, he's a rookie. Like, he's just a young dude throwing a bunch of quarterbacks, making rookie mistakes, even though he's not a rookie. But, Titans got Bills, Lions up next. So you figure, as far as their season's concerned, they have to have this one. Let's get the Titans for their second win of the year. That's my first lock, the Tennessee Titans. My second lock is going to have to be the guy watching the Mike Tyson videos. Game of the year last Thursday night. So you know they've got rest advantage. We're going with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in a divisional matchup against the Saints. No Derek Carr. Looks like they're starting Spencer Rattler. Not a good time, because you got the Bucs off of a loss where they're 6-3 ATS dating back to last year, 9-3 on the road, 9 road wins ATS. They've covered that number, and obviously you know the controversy that just happened. Baker decided to talk about what the locker room was like when Brady was there. Said it was all stressed out. Brady did not respect that. And they had to make peace. Like, well, Baker had to just basically throw the white flag and say, hey, like, no shade, no shade. You know what I'm saying? I like Baker with a target on his back after a loss. A lot of time to think about that loss on that Thursday night. Game of the year, like I said, Cousin had to throw 500 yards to beat this team. They're looking up. Tampa Bay is like probably one of the most slept on teams. So we're taking them with our second lock, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And that is going to take us to our third and final lock. No long talking. We're taking the New England Patriots at +7. Now, there's a rookie quarterback that's about to emerge and by the name of Drake May. And when you think about the Texans, they're coming off of, I would say, a rather emotional win. Went right down to the wire with the Bills. You had Stephon Diggs. Basically, he needed that win. You got Nico Collins out. Never mind, you got Nico Collins out. It sounds like the entire Texans roster is out. So they're banged up. I think there's a little bit of a hangover from such a big win against the Bills. And I think this is a great opportunity for the Patriots. Now, I don't have any specific trends for this. There's nothing I'm going to tell you about how good they are as a home dog or anything like that. I am just going to go off of strictly the eye test from their running game and knowing that they're going to put a rookie quarterback in. This is all about time of possession. It's going to be hard for CJ Stroud to put up another 300-yard game when it is just ground and pound. Pause. With that being said, the Texans, prior to last week, have never covered the number all year. And to take them as an away favorite, I think there's something like 1-4 in their last 5 on the road in the favorite spot. So if there is ever a time to fade the Houston Texans, I shouldn't have done it last week. So if I was on the right side with the Texans last week, we got to do the zigzag and fade them this time around. This one's, it's another situation where it's going to look like a walk in the park, but I guarantee you it won't be. This guy, Drake May, is going to dink and dunk his way, run the ball, maybe run the ball himself, scramble a little bit, get outside the pocket. There's no game tape on this dude, and 7 is just way too high of a number for a team that just came off of a rather emotional win on the road. I don't really like away favorites anyway, and this at 7 looks like a perfect New England Patriots backdoor spot for me. Third and final lock, the New England Patriots. Just a quick recap. We are taking the Tampa Bay Bucks, that is. We're going to be taking the Tennessee Titans and the New England Patriots. We are 12-2-1 on the season. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. It's been another episode of No Cap Bets. I'm your host, Plus. Bless up.
Football, basketball, this is No Cap Bets with Plus Mo.